Welcome, gentle listener, to a journey back through the mists of time, to a land where the great Nile River weaves its life, giving thread through endless sands and fertile fields. Tonight, we step softly into the dawn of one of the world's most remarkable civilizations, the Old Kingdom of ancient Egypt. Imagine, if you will, the first light of morning brushing gently over the vast desert, turning the endless dunes into soft waves of gold and amber. Alongside the mighty river, life stirs slowly, like a quiet melody played in harmony with the rise of the sun. The Nile flows with patient grace, its waters reflecting the pale light as farmers prepare their fields for planting. The air is fresh with the scent of damp earth and blooming lotus flowers, mingling with the warm aroma of baked bread from nearby villages. Villagers awaken in simple mud brick homes, their faces serene and touched with the soft glow of dawn. Mothers call gently to their children, and fishermen ready their boats for a day on the calm waters. This is a place where earth and sky meet, where the slow turning of the seasons shapes every life. The river's annual flood brings rich soil and abundance, and the people live in quiet gratitude for this natural gift. As your breath slows and deepens, picture yourself standing on the riverbank, feeling the cool breeze ripple over your skin and hearing the gentle lapping of water against wooden boats. Watch as birds take flight over the reeds, their wings casting fleeting shadows on the shimmering surface. The soft rustle of papyrus leaves and the distant call of a heron fill the air with peaceful sounds. The Old Kingdom is just beginning to emerge, a time when villages grow into cities and simple huts give way to grander homes. The people here live close to the land, their days shaped by the sun's journey across the sky and the river's steady flow. Farmers plant wheat and barley, careful hands tending the soil, while herders lead goats and cattle to fresh pastures. Women weave baskets and prepare meals, their movements steady and deliberate, woven into the fabric of daily life. The sun climbs higher, warming the land and casting long shadows across the fields. The village awakens fully now, filled with soft conversations, the clatter of tools, and the hum of quiet industry. Beyond the fields, artisans shape clay and carve stone, their skilled hands crafting the objects that will carry culture and faith forward. Nearby, scribes begin to write on delicate papyrus scrolls, recording laws, stories, and prayers. At the center of it all, the idea of kingship begins to take form, a leader chosen not only to rule, but to serve as a divine shepherd, guiding the people through the cycles of life and death. The pharaoh, though still a distant figure in these early days, will become the heart of this civilization, the link between earth and the heavens. But for now, the village hums with the steady breath of ordinary lives, each one a vital thread in the grand tapestry. As the day unfolds, the soft warmth of the sun invites you to rest deeper into this gentle world. Feel the calm flow of the Nile mirror, the ease in your own breath, steady and serene. Let the sights, sounds, and sense of ancient Egypt's dawn cradle your mind, guiding you softly toward peaceful rest. Thank you for joining this first step on our journey along the Nile, into the heart of the Old Kingdom's timeless story. Gentle listener, as we continue our serene journey along the banks of the Nile, during Egypt's Old Kingdom, a time when pharaohs rose as powerful rulers, shaping not only the land, but the very fabric of eternity itself. Imagine a vast desert landscape, softened by the steady presence of monumental stone structures, their towering forms reaching toward the endless sky. These are the pyramids, magnificent testaments to the vision and ambition of the pharaohs who sought to build forever. The sun warms the smooth limestone blocks, casting long shadows that stretch across the desert sands like silent echoes of ancient glory. These pyramids, carefully designed and painstakingly built, are more than tombs. They are gateways to immortality, sacred places where earth meets the divine. See the pharaoh, clothed in fine linen and adorned with gold and precious stones, standing beneath a brilliant blue sky. His calm eyes reflect wisdom and strength, his presence a symbol of divine order and protection for his people. Around him, priests perform sacred rituals, their chants rising in soft waves, weaving magic and prayer into the warm air. The flicker of incense smoke curls upward, carrying hopes and blessings to the gods above. The pharaoh is both king and god, a shepherd guiding his flock, and a bridge between mortal life and the eternal realm. His word is law, his favor the key to prosperity and peace. As your breath slows and deepens, imagine walking slowly beside grand temples, where carved hieroglyphs tell stories of gods, kings, and the mysteries of life and death. Each symbol is a thread in a tapestry of faith and power, connecting generations across time. See artisans at work, chiseling stone with careful precision, their hands skilled in crafting images of falcons, lions, and sacred scarabs, symbols of protection, strength, and rebirth. The pyramids rise block by block, built by countless hands of laborers, craftsmen, and farmers who work during the Nile's flood season, when fields lie underwater and cannot be farmed. Their effort is quiet but mighty, a chorus of determination echoing through the desert heat. Feel the calm majesty of this ancient world, where human endeavor reaches for the heavens in peaceful devotion. The pharaoh's vision is eternal, and the monuments he leaves behind are prayers carved in stone, offering hope beyond the fleeting moments of mortal life. Imagine the soft breeze brushing against your skin as you stand at the foot of a pyramid, the scale of it both humbling and awe-inspiring. The stillness of the desert around you deepens your breath, encouraging rest and reflection. Within these sacred walls, the pharaoh's spirit will journey after death, guided by spells and symbols meant to protect and empower. The people believe deeply in this transition, and their faith is a source of comfort and strength. As the sun arcs toward evening, the golden light bathes the pyramids in a warm glow, and the desert begins to cool. The day's labor slow, and the village nearby settles into quiet calm. Let your thoughts drift gently with the slow passage of time, carried on the eternal river that has witnessed so much history. Feel the peaceful connection between earth and sky, between the living and the divine, and between yourself and this ancient story. Thank you for walking beside the pharaohs today, witnessing their calm, eternal ambition and the timeless power of faith. Welcome back, dear listener, as we settle softly into the everyday rhythms of life that thrived beneath the towering pyramids and grand temples of ancient Egypt's Old Kingdom. While the pharaohs built their eternal monuments, countless ordinary people lived quiet, steady lives shaped by the land, the river, and the communities they nurtured. Picture a village nestled along the fertile banks of the Nile, where mud brick homes cluster close, shaded by tall palms and fragrant acacia trees. The air carries the warm scent of baked bread mingled with the fresh aroma of herbs growing in small gardens. Soft sounds of children's laughter echo through the lanes, blending with the gentle lowing of cattle and the clucking of hens. Farmers rise early, their feet bare on the cool earth, ready to tend the fields made rich and fertile by the annual flooding of the Nile. Their hands are weathered but skilled, planting and harvesting wheat, barley, and flax that will sustain their families and provide materials for linen cloth. The river's waters lap gently nearby, their steady flow a source of life and calm. Women gather near the water's edge, washing clothes and gathering reeds for baskets and mats. Their conversations are quiet, punctuated by soft smiles and laughter, weaving the fabric of community as surely as they weave their baskets. Children play near the riverbank, their joy simple and pure, a reminder of the gentle ongoing cycle of life. Skilled artisans work patiently in shaded workshops, shaping clay into vessels, carving wood into tools and furniture, and fashioning jewelry from gold and precious stones. Their hands move with quiet confidence, crafting objects both practical and beautiful, linking daily life with artistry and tradition. In the village market, the soft murmur of barter and trade fills the air. Farmers offer fresh produce, fishermen bring their catch, and weavers display finely made cloth. The marketplace is a place of connection and calm exchange, where villagers gather not only for goods, but for companionship and news. Nearby, craftsmen labor on the great monuments, their efforts concentrated and purposeful. These workers, often farmers during the flooding season, contribute to the Pharaoh's vision with steady, tireless hands. Their sweat and skill build the pyramids that rise slowly like stone mountains, silent witnesses to human endeavor. As the sun climbs higher, the heat softens the sounds of the village, encouraging rest. Families pause beneath wide-leaved trees or in shaded courtyards, sharing simple meals of bread, onions, figs, and lentils. The warmth of the day wraps gently around them, inviting calm and quiet reflection. Imagine the cool evening breeze as it stirs the palm fronds, and the soft glow of oil lamps begins to flicker through windows. Families gather around hearth fires, telling stories passed down through generations, tales of gods and heroes, of creation and renewal. These stories are threads that tie the past to the present, weaving comfort and meaning. The stars emerge slowly in the vast desert sky, each one a bright beacon in the quiet night. The villagers look upward with reverence and wonder, seeing in the constellations the stories and guidance of their ancestors and deities. As your breath grows slow and even, feel the peaceful pulse of this ancient life surround you, the steady flow of the Nile, the warm light of the fire, the gentle murmur of voices and laughter. Let your mind drift softly with the rhythms of the village, grounded in the calm certainty of community and continuity. Thank you for sharing in this glimpse of everyday life beneath the pyramids, a world of simple beauty, quiet strength, and timeless grace. Welcome back, dear listener, as we gently step into the sacred world of ancient Egyptian faith during the Old Kingdom, a time when belief in the afterlife shaped every moment of life and every stone laid in the grand monuments. Here, faith is the thread that weaves the living to the eternal, guiding souls softly toward the great unknown beyond. Imagine the quiet halls of a temple where priests, robed in fine linen, move slowly and deliberately, their voices rising in soft chants that echo like a gentle breeze through the cool stone corridors. The scent of burning incense curls upwards, mingling with the warm, earthy aroma of oils and sacred herbs. The Pharaoh, both king and god, is the bridge between this world and the next. His divine role ensures the order of the universe, the harmony that keeps the sun rising, the Nile flooding, and life flourishing. But even as he governs the living, his soul prepares for the journey beyond the mortal veil. Visualize the careful rituals that honor this passage, the mummification process, where skilled embalmers wrap the body in linen, preserving it lovingly for the afterlife. Each layer is placed with sacred precision, a physical promise that the soul will find its way home. The walls of tombs come alive with color and story, painted scenes depicting gods and goddesses, Osiris, Isis, Anubis, guiding and protecting the departed on their journey. Hieroglyphs whisper spells of protection and guidance, eternal prayers carved in stone to ensure safe passage through the mysterious Duat, the Egyptian underworld. Feel the gentle calm of these beliefs, the comfort they bring to those who live and prepare for death, not as an end, but as a new beginning. The journey beyond is imagined as a peaceful voyage, a reunion with the divine and the ancestors, a place of endless light and joy. The daily lives of villagers are deeply intertwined with these sacred traditions. Offerings of food, drink, and flowers are placed carefully on small altars, acts of remembrance and love that connect the living with the departed. Festivals of the dead bring the community together in quiet celebration, honoring the eternal cycle of life and death. The Nile itself becomes a symbol of this endless flow, the river of life and renewal that mirrors the soul's passage. Just as the river rises and falls, so too does the spirit move between worlds, carried gently by the currents of faith and hope. As the sun begins to set, casting long shadows over the temples and tombs. Imagine the warm glow of oil lamps illuminating sacred statues and carved reliefs. The soft flicker of flame casts dancing shadows, and the temple grounds rest in peaceful silence, a sacred stillness that invites reflection and rest. Let your breath slow with the rhythm of ancient prayers, your mind calm with the certainty of faith's gentle embrace. In this timeless moment, feel yourself cradled by the wisdom and peace of a civilization that has looked beyond life's fleeting hours toward the infinite. Thank you for joining this sacred chapter, where belief and eternity meet in quiet grace, and where the journey beyond offers calm hope and restful dreams. As the day fades into twilight and the stars begin their silent watch, the timeless sands cradle the land and its people in a quiet embrace. Imagine the desert sky deepening from soft gold to rich indigo, scattered with countless shimmering stars that twinkle like ancient fires kindled by the gods. The moon rises slowly, casting a silver glow over the vast pyramids and temple ruins, their majestic silhouettes standing serene against the night. The Nile flows gently nearby, its waters whispering soft lullabies to the villages and fields along its banks. The steady murmur of the river is a soothing melody, a gentle rhythm that has carried life through countless generations. Inside the mud brick homes, families prepare for rest. The warm flicker of oil lamps fills rooms with a golden glow, shadows dancing softly on walls, adorned with simple paintings and woven fabrics. Mothers tuck children beneath hand-stitched blankets, their soft voices singing lullabies that have been sung for centuries. The Pharaohs' tombs lie silent beneath the desert sands, guarded by sacred spells and watched over by carved stone statues of gods and guardians. These resting places are eternal homes where the spirit journeys beyond, embraced by the divine. Feel the cool night breeze as it stirs the palm trees and carries the scent of lotus blossoms and desert herbs. The world grows still, wrapped in peaceful darkness, inviting all beings to rest deeply. The stars tell their timeless stories in the sky above, constellations that have guided travelers and dreamers alike. Their light is a gentle reminder of continuity, a connection between past and future, between you and this ancient land. As you breathe slowly and evenly, imagine your body sinking softly into comfort, your mind floating gently like a papyrus boat on the calm river. Let the quiet strength of this timeless place wash over you, easing every thought and soothing every worry. Here, in the restful embrace of the old kingdom's night, the ancient world and your own dreams blend into one peaceful moment, a pause filled with calm and quiet wonder. Thank you, dear listener, for journeying along the Nile and sharing in the stories of the Pharaohs and their people. If this gentle history brought you peace and rest, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing so others may find calm in these timeless tales. May your sleep be deep, your dreams soft, and your heart at ease. Good night.